All right, back in the Pratte Pack Gym, the Keystone Mountain Lakes Regional Council of Carpenters. More on that great organization in just a moment. United States Postal Service visiting your Pratte Pack early. And look what I got, the invitation, the cookie cruise. My hero, the late great mayor, dear friend Bob O'Connor, the foundation, Judy O'Connor, Heidi O'Connor, Garth, Councilman Corey O'Connor, and Father Terry O'Connor from that great church in the Pittsburgh Catholic Diocese, St. Teresa in Munhall. 25th anniversary cookie cruise, August 17th. Listen, folks, picnic style, the incredible, my friend, the late great John Conley's Gateway Clipper Fleet. It's going to be August 17th. Congressman Mike and his wife Susan Doyle will be there. City Controller Michael Lamb and his wife Jill will be there. Lots of others. A star-studded night, picnic-style buffet, dancing, fireworks, beer, wine. 5:30 to 9:30. The boat sails at 7:30. $50 per person. You got to have the ticket to get on the boat. Get a hold of the O'Connor Foundation and get aboard for a cruise on the Gateway Clipper Fleet, the Cookie Cruise, Bob O'Connor Foundation, August 17th. And you know what? There's no better way to see the Golden Triangle in the city of Pittsburgh than on the Gateway Clipper Fleet. Love what they do, love what they do, meaning the O'Connor Foundation. Now, headlines for today. Heritage Valley Health System, #1 employer in Beaver County. We'll start with something local. Their neighborhood and community locations where lab and diagnostic services carried out closed today because of that worldwide cyber attack. Hospitals are up and running in Beaver and Swickley, and you can get the diagnostic services and lab tests there. We do want to remind you, though, that the hospital in Beaver and Swickley, as I mentioned, are up and running, but so are the convenient care and rehab services. They are open today for Heritage Valley Health System. So we wish them the best getting that worldwide cyber attack behind them, and they will. All right, now, revised version of the travel ban goes into effect tonight at 8 o'clock. All these questions being asked. Who can enter the U.S., who is being exempt from the ban, and why are they doing this? And that's all trending today. Joe Scarborough, who I've interviewed many times on KDK Radio from MSNBC's Morning Joe, of course, every day in the morning, Monday through Friday, and Mika Brzezinski, his co-host. Personal tweets, not so good. Lots of things. You got to check this story out to actually get all of it. And just to kind of give you a little bit of a short synopsis of what the president was tweeting against them and why so many people are talking about it. #1 story trending social media-wise right now. He said that the ratings are poor, but they're really not, according to MSNBC. And he really just kind of went out there on one after them. Said how they tried to court him at Mar-a-Lago for a New Year's Eve interview. Talked about Mika Brzezinski's facelift, all sorts of things. So the president and MSNBC, Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski, kind of going at it today. The president, meanwhile, is going to be headed to France for their National Day. That's coming up next month on a personal invitation from newly elected President Emmanuel Macron. Now, I want to tell you about what we are doing with the Keystone Mountain Lakes Regional Council of Carpenters. Thank you, Rico Kraszewski and Bill Watercutt and Lou Gilberti and everyone there for once again stepping up and helping your Pratte Pack do a little good news, as I'm in for Mike Pintek on 4th of July from noon until 3. We'll be at the beautiful Allaire Park at their brand new pavilion. Mario Leone, Borough Manager, Head of the Recreation Board, Norm Ely, Mayor John Analine, members of City Council, they're all going to drop by. Also, we have confirmed that Congressman Keith Rothfuss will join me on the Disc Institute of Pittsburgh Newsline right after the new news. And then after news at 2 o'clock on that same Disc Institute of Pittsburgh Newsline, it'll be State Representative Jim Christiana. So we are planning for a big 4th of July broadcast, also being helped out by my friends at the Club at Shadow Lakes, Jimmy Manganello and company. And yes, we are also getting help from Brewsters. Love what they do. Of course, Hopewell, Bridgewater, and Calcutta, Ohio as well. And looking forward to getting a lot of maybe good samples, you think, maybe, to Norm Ely and Mario Leone for that 4th of July broadcast. And we also are proud to announce, and we've got some other great sponsors also stepping up, including the Diagardi family, John and his father Vince, and of course Diane, John's daughter, and Vince Jr., and everyone at Rome Monuments, memorializing families since 1934. So they too are stepping up for the broadcast. Really excited. We're going to be there noon to 3, 4th of July, and I hope you can stop by and, well, bring a picnic basket and spend a little time with us and enjoy the 4th the way it was meant to be in a great town like Monaca, Pennsylvania. And you got to see this pavilion. It's absolutely incredible. Now, sports news. You got Jamison Tyon going tonight. Tampa Bay still in town. San Francisco coming in this weekend. 1-800-BUY-BUCKS. Get those tickets. And it'll be a little after 7:05 with the Pirates right now, 36-42, just 4 back of Milwaukee. Thanks in part to Josh Bell, got his rookie and team-leading 15th home run. He has just tied the record set by Ralph Kiner, most home runs before the All-Star break. Mr. Kiner did it in 1946. Osuna doubled twice, drove in 2. Diaz 2 hits, drove in 2. That's part of the future of the Pittsburgh Pirates, so they did pretty well last night. 6-2 was the final. Finau, Tony Finau, your leader by 1 as they're just underway at Quicken Loans. Great story here, inspired by Tiger Woods. 1997 was when he started playing golf, and right now early, but he still is atop the leaderboard at the Quicken Loans National being played on the PGA Tour. All right, folks, that's it for me. Have a great rest of your day, and we will see you later tonight. We will have longtime chairman of the Michael Baker International firm. He is Dick Shaw, talking economic progress, and especially this Shell petrochemical plant. And you know, about 6,000 union workers are going to ascend there very soon to build this amazing structure that has already had a lot of work done to it. It is a pristine piece of land. You have to absolutely see it to believe it. We are going to be joined by, you guessed it, Keystone Mountain Lakes Regional Council of Carpenters at the Beaver train station. Rick Okreshewski will be there, and we're going to preview as these boots are about ready to start walking towards Beaver County with their tool belt in hand to go to work, and that's going to be such an economic stimulus to our region, maybe something that we haven't seen in, 50 years. So Rick will be joining us as well. And Mark Miner is going to take us on a bit of a tour of the Beaver Era Heritage Foundation Museum that's absolutely incredible, nestled inside that wonderful train station, and also their museum, the old P&LE freight station, which is adjacent to it. So we're looking forward to all of that tonight. It'll be a busy night, so get yourself some rest and make sure that you come back and join me later right here on this Facebook blog and, of course, on YouTube. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen, from the Pratte Pack Gym.